You are enough. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are a good mother. You're a good father. You're a good person. You are loved. Forgive yourself. You're strong. You're available for others, but you're able to say no. Let's Talk Raw. My name is Brooklyn. Welcome. Let's Talk Raw is the name of my channel. Should have said that way. I wanted to start that with some daily affirmations. He does that when he doesn't like something. It's really important to tell your testimony and don't let anybody one-up you, because nobody's story is better than anybody else's. Nobody's career, nobody's this, nobody's that. I had somebody on my TikTok say my life is better than yours. Say things you're proud of in your life. And I toured with Limp Bizkit, and I was proud of that. And I still talk to Fred, so I messaged him on my Instagram. I felt the need to defend myself. And that's ridiculous. I know better. So I started talking to him, texting him, and I asked if I could share, our personal conversation. Okay, so I still have my crazy moments, but we all do. But this is what happens when you miss affirmations. Calling me a liar. We didn't have camera phones in 2001, people. In 2001. Okie dokie. So, so I still get affected by other people. It's a big thing not to let others affect you. And I did that yesterday, and I let that person win for about 5 minutes. I mean, no doctor is going to come to my video and tell me I'm lying about my life. That's insane. I have a very affirmation for me. Do not allow anybody to talk negatively about my voice or about things I can't change. There's a history behind why I have it. If you want to know it, leave a comment. I also want to do videos on suicide prevention, overdoses, things that are happening right now, and I feel that I'm fully able to talk about because I've been through them. Y'all, it is really that kind of day. I forgot to say, please subscribe, hit that like button if you'd like. And I know notifications can be kind of annoying, but if you want to, you know where the bell is. And keep watching. Mind do a peace sign? No? Okay. If you are working on sobriety, you can be sober. You can stay sober. And if you slip up, you can start over. If you're going through something, it's a circumstance. You're loved by somebody, trust me. You're somebody's smile, you're somebody's happiness. You don't know in a day who you could be affecting. Seriously, you have no clue. I like to acknowledge people by name. I think it's very important. I like to smile at people in the eyes. I think it's very important to acknowledge people in that way. It makes people feel seen. These are just things I learned from my dad, and it has helped me throughout my years. And I still make mistakes. I'm a recovered addict, so I have to tell myself, I'm worthy, I'm enough. There's nothing wrong with me. And if I make a mistake, don't blame anybody else but myself and learn from it. So if you've made mistakes, learn from them. Don't blame yourself forever. Forgive yourself. I mean, however you respond in that way, that makes you feel the drop it game. I can't reach that sign. Makes you feel a freedom. Say, I am free. I am free from this. If the person chooses not to make amends with you or, accept your apology, that's on them. My side of the street's clean. I feel he does that when he doesn't like something. During this pandemic, you've made some slip-ups. You're a place you don't want to be. I don't want to label anybody because you can always turn it around. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make you different. Whether you want to go pick up a white chip or whether you just want to stop on your own, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. It's how you feel. If you want to feel freedom in life, most people know what those things are that give them freedom. Whether it's getting back into exercising, eating healthy, stopping drinking and using, whatever it is. You guys, I wanted to say you're loved. Oh, goodness. He doesn't know what affirmations are yet. You are loved. You are enough. He wants to rip down my camera stand. You are worthy. And literally, I came on here without makeup. Okay, now I might really have to go. We have just started our morning in the Belleville home. And I hope wherever you are, you started your day with loving yourself. And if you didn't, that's okay. You can do it right now. And there is always tomorrow. I know people say, just start today. People always say tomorrow. But sometimes You need to prep yourself, journal, say sometimes tomorrow is the day. Don't beat yourself up. Sometimes it just is tomorrow, okay? That's the most important thing. Don't beat yourself up. Try and listen to your body. There's so many things that come with a higher vibration in life. And when I first heard somebody say, live in higher vibrations, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what, like levitate? No, it just means, to my experience, look at the good in things. And I struggle. I struggle with impulse control. That's my biggest thing, which can turn into quick anger, but it's also quick forgiveness. So I catch myself, right? And I feel terrible. And once you know and you're working on it, and it's one of your strongest traits, the most important thing is acceptance. We can get into the technical things. Out of all the millions of, what's, you were picked. So remember that. And that in itself is a miracle. So yes, you are loved, you are enough, you are a miracle, you are able, you are willing. And even if you're struggling, if you start saying these things, you'll start believing. The most important thing to say to yourself, and this is scientifically proven, is I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am worthy. I am worthy. So with clients I've worked with as an encouragement coach, when I ask, what are you going through? What do you feel? When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing when you look at yourself? What do you see? I'm not enough. I'm not worthy of love. I'm ugly, which is a form of not being enough, which comes from a root of shame. It's all shame-based. So, remove that shame. Say, shame, get out of my way. It also comes from a root of abandonment, neglect. And everybody has different experiences, what led them to abandonment, neglect. There could be very obvious reasons, like your parents really didn't pay attention. It could be something that wouldn't affect somebody else, but it truly affected you. So when you're telling your story, do not be afraid to tell your story. And now that I don't live in that state, he's used cyberbullying as his weapon against me. So I found out that person, which is so upsetting. Once I realized that a neurologist would not spend the time to tell me their life is better than mine. Only a 10-year-old would do that. Or a stalker, crazy person. So you have to remember that many people that aren't living their dreams, aren't accepting who they are going to try and bring you down. So if you want something in your life, go and get it because you are enough. He's being really good, but he's biting the heck out of my shoulder and he's got 4 teeth. So I'm going to go. I'm going to have to do some editing now. I really didn't want to. Don't you hate it when you're like, oh, I should have said that first because they might not make it this far. Whatever. I just had to get this out there, my impulsivity. I just feel like a lot of people need to hear these things. And also you need to know, I feel that you should know, I don't always feel this way about myself. I struggle as well. And I also still, like I said, have impulse control. I'm not always the best mom. I'm not always, calm and collect and able to handle things, excuse me, in a way that I would be happier with myself. But the best thing you can do is immediately when you are like, I don't want to be this way, tell the person that you definitely affected. You affect people, positive or negative. Energies affect people. So don't ever think you're not affecting somebody. Because if you're positive, you affected that person. Like I said, the bank teller, the cashier. I had a person at a supermarket say, I love when you come in because you always call me by name and you always just talk to me and ask how I am. It's so important. It's so important to acknowledge people because nobody is better than anybody. And once you realize that you're not as special as you think you are, you're special, but you're not. The world doesn't revolve around you. I have to do some major editing. It's going to come out all wrong. Once you realize the world doesn't revolve around you and you're not as special as hopefully your mama told you, because the world's going to kick you down, push you around, and it's going to hurt. But if you're told, you are so special to me, I am so proud of you, you're exactly what I wanted to your children, particularly if you're a parent, and all these things, and you tell them the truth, the world is going to knock you down, they're going to reject you, they're going to do all this, and if they don't, praise God. But if they do, it doesn't mean you're any less. So be honest with your children. And also, if you're a parent, please tell your child not to be a bully. And if they don't like something, they don't need to say something. Because the thing is, especially on social media, if someone feels they need to share something or has chosen to share a moment, yeah, there's some eye-rolling stuff, like why would they put that booty pic or whatever. Sometimes I'm like, ugh, another picture today. I've even done it to myself. But it doesn't mean you have to say something. Now, with the Black movement going on, I've, felt the need to say a few things because, I just, we all have different opinions, and I'm for it, believe me. But there's a lot of cop brutality, but I still think we need policemen, but I think they need more training. So whatever. So there are things that I felt that I needed to say because I'm allowed to say those things, but I'm not putting anybody down. I'm using the words. This is just my opinion. I'm not here for a fight. I just want to see why you feel this way or whatever. This went way longer than I planned. This was literally supposed to be a 5-minute video. This is what happens. You guys, I love you. Love yourself today because you are enough. You're the only you. You are somebody's happiness. You're somebody's joy. And you're somebody's future. Remember that. You're somebody's future. Somebody is waiting for you. So go get it, whatever that is. So I kind of stopped mid-thought. But anyway, I love you. And this is Let's Talk Crawl. This is James. I'm Brooklyn. Okay. Okay, you guys. Later, skaters.